Hey guys, this is the Khalifa again, and this is for the Maserati Spider 2002, pulling the oil pump out on my driveway instead of going to the shop and hoist. So I'm gonna make this video in 10-12 minutes very fast. If you wanna have problem, the reason I'm pulling out each time I start the car, first minute car run, oil pressure is all the way up and then start going down, and then a lot of scratchy noise coming. So I did all another stuff, or change oil and change the oil sending unit, which is a difficult part to take intake manifold out. So I did all those one. In the end, I knew some sound is coming from the oil pump, so I have to take the oil pump out. Even I couldn't find any video who's replacing it. And so I did first a basic thing, make sure you jack up the car and put a couple of stand on the side right there. Left wheel you can leave it there, take the right wheel off, and same both jack stand. And let's go to the basic. Just like this, two shield right here. On that side you gotta take those one out, which I'll show you is in the trunk right there. So when you have those one out, first you gotta drain anti-freeze coolant, and then you gotta drain the oil, engine oil, because the oil pump is all the way to the bottom. And you can drain the antifreeze, which I drain it from the right here. The plug is a small plug right here. This is the one right here, and let it drain. It will be drained in 20 minutes, slowly while you working other stuff. A couple of gallon will come out, and then you come up here. The bottle will be coolant empty. Wrap it up there. Use some string, shoelaces, whatever you got. Tie it up over here out of the way. Same thing with this fuse box right here. Tie it up there. And this is a harness for the fuel injector. Was over here. Take 10 number millimeter bolt out and put the bolt back here and tied it up over here. Take other side, so you got plenty of room now. So when you got the room, you gotta take the check valve out, just like this one, and that is go on the header, which is right here. You got a 2 5 millimeter bolt goes right there, and separate the clamp, break the clamp, who cares. Couple of hose, and then when you have that out, so now you got is more room. I'm gonna try to explain to you very short, easy way to do it, not the hard way. It's a very difficult pump to pull it out. And first you gotta, after you have this check valve out, you give you plenty of room, but now you gotta see the header, because the header is in the way, and the header got a 13 millimeter nut, and which is right here. Now we can see these are all 30 millimeter. Try to pull it out number 5, the hardest one first, right here. Pull it out number 5, and then the further one, 6 7 8, and then come this way. You will be able to pull it out. You have to just work around it, and then go in the down there, and there's a long 2 bolt which with the exhaust. You gotta pull those one out, That's also, I believe, is a 5 millimeter or 6 millimeter. Let me show where they goes. It goes other side of the where the wood block is it right there. Right there. That's what it goes, the header. So 2 long bolt, pull it out. You need to separate the oxygen sensor on this side because you're working on oil pump is right up there. So when you have both oxygen sensor out of the catalytic converter, so when you pull those 8 bolt out, 8 nut out from the header, you won't be able to pull that damn thing out. Because you gotta, when you're draining the oil, so you gotta separate the line right over here, which is the oil container. That line is go back to the oil pump. I'll show you in a minute. Once you disconnect it over here, and then you got this part is right here. Is difficult to pull the header out, so you have to work first, save your time. So you gotta try to put the support underneath the engine and try to work it out with this is your mounting right here. The mounting gotta right here where my finger is it. That's a 210 number mounting up from the top, and 210 number nut you gotta lose it up, and then 5 millimeter or 6 millimeter 2 bolt is gonna go from here to in the mounting. I'll show you mounting. And then one is a 19 millimeter is gonna be the nut on top of the mounting. So total is gonna be all 5. This is the mounting right here. So those 2 actually those are 8 millimeter, 2 bolt, and then 2 nut I show you, and then on the top that is your right there is a 19 millimeter. Once that is loose, so you need to jack up the engine with the support. So this way you can slide it out that part, but before you even pull the header out, you need to pull these 470 number the bracket from the engine, because you won't be able to work with the pump or pull it out till you have this thing is come right up there on the top. So the bottom one, there's a upper one, maybe you can this upper one maybe you can use a socket. The bottom one, there's no socket you can put it. So you have to work with a very smart ratchet like this one, BMW or whatever you have it, because you can see it barely is a fit. So you just gonna take about half hour, 20 minutes to pull those 4 out little turn, because there's no big turn. So because what else you gotta do if you're doing the pump, you're saving $1,000. So just take your time. When this thing is out, and which I'll go back to there, what that is a help. So that gives you plenty of room. So now the mounting, you can see the hole is out, so that'll give you plenty of room to pull the header out, slide it a little bit, and then pull the header out. So after the header out, so now you can see gonna be the oil pump down there, which is gonna have 4 10 millimeter bolt on the upper side. So let's go there. Right, this is the one is a pump lower part 4. These are the Allen key 6 millimeter, 1 2 3 4, and then you got 1 upper part 1, 2, 3 and fourth one 10 millimeter 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are very difficult to pull it out. There is no socket is going to work upper one. So you gotta use again two combination 10 millimeter is a ratchet like a ring spanner, and then put another one on the top. Try to loose it up. Whatever you can, you will be able to work from the top from these one. So there's a pump over here goes all the way to back, and then line is come oil line, which is all the way go here is come front of this bolt. So I explained to you how that thing is gonna come out. So once you work on those one to use a combination of double ring spanner 10 millimeter and 13 millimeter to break. Do not try to strip it, because otherwise you won't be able to get this thing is out. So 10 and 13, which I use right here, this is the sheet is for the mounting, and these are the gasket for the header. I already ordered new one. So those are right here, the upper one for 10 millimeter. So one actually, the fourth one to the back side, I did a little strip. I never used in my life that much power for number 10 right here. You can see that right there. And the 3 I pull it out with the fourth, and the bottom 4, these are the one right here. 6 millimeter you can able to use the socket, but not on the upper one. So when I was working the fourth one, upper one 10 millimeter, so I was able to put a small quarter-inch socket up there, and then I put a universal and a little extension that helped me to pull. That is a 3/8 ratchet drive, and then break it loose. So I got all those 8. So there is the problem. This is the oil line right here. This is the go back of the oil pump right here where the filter is it. And this ring is totally flat, was leaking, so oil filter go here. So you can see this one because the rack and pinion is very difficult to lose it up. So it's mean when your bracket is out, I mean the mounting is out, and then you will able to see the pump, and then you, before you pull it out, those one upper 10 millimeter and the Allen key 6 millimeter, you will be able to see this bolt the 5 millimeter from the top, because there is no mounting, and then you will be able to use 5 millimeter and a ratchet, and then you can pull it out all 3, and line will be separated from here and from the right up there, which I drain it. So after that, when you pull it out, and then you pull it out 8 bolt, which I already explained it. So now this is a good part is coming. So I separate the pump. I didn't pull it out oil pump and water pump together. Why? My water pump was working fine, but I want to see what is the cause. Water pump is still there, right there. So what I did, I used I pulled out number 13, 3 nut, 1, 2 and 3, which is separate the pump, oil pump from the water pump, and then I slide it back, and it came out, and you can see those 3 oil filter, valley filter, lateral filter goes here, one here, and valley recovery filter go here. And I'll show you those 3 filter is two are is broken, one is still good, middle one, but I order all three. So once you had that is out, after all that is the work, so I want to make sure, I want to see, so what was causing the problem, all the screechy noise and all that. So I pulled the pump out. This is the pump right here. So I just want to go through. So now you see the pump. Pump has been built in a three part, 1, 2 and 3. They do the same thing. They got a race outside and then gear, drive gear, and they got a mark oil pump right here. Mark a mark. This one is goes to inner side, and look what do I found. All that right here is all cut, causing the problem. You can see it, all the cut down there, and it's the same is here, right here, both sides, right there. And now you can see those scratches over here. This is the last part, and then you go to come. This is the second part, and you found similar thing. All those scratches causing problem, and then this one is gonna go in there again. This mark are there. It's gonna go here like this, and then third one, when I pull it out, is similar, has problem to right here. This is the right next to the water pump. You can see how bad is it. This is totally, oh, this is a very bad and deep cut. So that is was making noise after 1 minute start of the car. But then I found another problem. This big race is broken in two pieces right here. Wow, look at this one. This is right here. It's broken totally in two pieces, separated. So which is make a stretch of this race and causing all those problems and cutting the part. And so pump is, is a kind of very expensive, $2,000 to $3,500 people selling it. But I able to find it from Sacramento, Rancho Cordova. The oil pump got a 70,000 mile on. My vehicle is only got a 60,000. But who knows what was the problem. But they got a 90-day warranty, and the pump will be here in 3 days, complete with the water pump. So when it come, I already ordered the kit, Scuderia, and they got a good parts and new kit, all whole oil ring and exhaust. So this is all you see. Why do I pull the pump out? I know people say you gotta have a hoist, and if you know how to do some work, yeah, it's gonna take your effort because there's not much room to use socket at all. So you are using mostly all those ring spanners, especially when it come to this tool number 17, which is right here, because that's where the pump is ran. So there is no room at all even for the socket, I mean the spanner, ring spanner. So you using, when it will come out, it will be right here, so separated. So but it will come out. So now you see this pump cause yeah, sometimes people say maybe that is sending unit problem causing. Well, it all depends what kind of problem. So everything is oil is out, and oh, wait a minute. So let me show you the quick 2-3 screen is go. I forgot about bringing out. I'll show you now. So this way you know what parts are. It go underneath where that is a oil pump pull that is oil from the oil pan. They are right over here, all three. So there you can see right here. So those are two are similar right here. You see those two are this similar, broken. The screen is all destroyed because I found some debris in the oil. And these are the lateral oil filter on the both sides. In the middle one, the oil recovery one, this one is still good. But I ordered all three, so those are the three one. I mean, it's too much work, too much labor. It's not worth it to putting beside new while you have, because this oil pan is not like other car to pull it out. This oil pump is built on the side at the block, so it's a mean. So you go back again, the video coming toward to end right here, and that's what those filter it goes right here. This is your recovery filter, two lateral filter, and 1, 2, 3, those are 6 millimeter, and those are 10 number, and that's your mounting goes up there, right there, engine mounting. So when oil pump is over here, and there's no way you can put anything over here, number 17, so there's not much room. So you have to work the ring spanner I show you. So then once you have that one, then you see rack and pinion over here, and that's where the oil line is come here, go underneath and come behind this pump, and you won't be able to see what you're working. But once you have this mounting out, then you can use from there or side. But if you pick up enough, jack up enough car and put some support down there, you will still have a good enough room. Now I'm gonna pull out this water pump too, because I'm getting the new all whole unit in one. I don't wanna break up their unit, otherwise warranty will be gone. So I'm gonna take this one out and clean it up, all whole thing, and then just to put it everything back together. Like I said, this is a video only for the Maserati people. They say, oh, you have to have a hoist, you can work on there, because I know it's very difficult, but I've been working over 30 years, so I found a way. A little bit here, there. Yeah, maybe I can explain. I explain in 10-12 minutes. But between the header and the mounting, without taking the mounting, header it took a few hours. I then left, and then I have to pull the mounting out and support, and this is the way I pull the header out. If I thought in her before, I could save a couple of hours, but this is the way it is. So you gotta have a time and do the job. If you have any more question, any help, just send me any. If you like my video, that I'm just trying to help somebody, because you don't find anything much. And so you see, why do I pull the pump out? It's all my experience. I used to drive a big rig, so all my experience I can hear and find where the sound is coming from. And after I replacing the oil sending unit and changing the oil filter was totally broken. It was the all screen was broken, the original oil filter. After I replaced that one, and then I figured out, I think oil pump, I gotta pull it out. I need oil pressure to stay up. So then we go from there. So that's all is it. So I hope, like I explained it, what you gotta take, drain antifreeze oil out, and then just tighten up this reservoir there, and fuse relay box, this one, tied it up again over here, and then you can just tie it up other side. You don't need to take it out any. You could take it out, this three, the mounting plate for the valve, that will give you a little bit more easy, not gonna hit on your arm. It's up to you. It'll be easy to, if you take it out, so it won't come in your way, it won't hit you back and forth when you trying to lose upper bolt from the oil pump. So those are the combination. You gotta use 10 millimeter and with the 10 millimeter. So that's all is it. All right guys, good luck, enjoy it, bye.